Key signs of interest, part 1, questions. How many questions are they really asking? Both men and women. The question someone asks you is not gender specific at all. It's not a question of if the man asks most of the questions he's interested. If the woman asks most of the questions, you have to be asking questions to each other. Reciprocity is key. Equality is key when it comes to trying to get to know each other. But when you're trying to get to know someone, pay special and close attention to the questions that they ask, the frequency of questions, and the kind of questions that they're trying to ask. It will always be in great detail when someone really is interested and generally trying to get to know you. If you ask them a question and they go in great detail and they're very vulnerable with their response, there's a great deal and an air of interest, and they're trying to give you some of their best parts and really open up to you. But if they respond all cloak and dagger and they barely give you any details and they talk around in circles, they are avoiding answering the question, they really don't want to reveal too much, and perhaps they're not ready for a real, genuine, vulnerable conversation. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but if you're in a stage in your life where you're ready for that, this might not be a good fit for you. If they respond to a question and they're really trying to figure out something in their head, and they're really trying to give you explicit detail so you see them in the best light, it's because they like you a lot and they want to see how far it will go. So they want to make sure they're being as completely honest with their feelings and emotions as they possibly can be. Here are typically the kind of questions that they ask you when they're really interested. A, what kind of men or women do you go for? Tell me a bit more about your family. This is a great sign because they're thinking about the future and might want to be invested in your whole family. C, they want to know your hopes and your dreams and your deepest passions. Subconsciously, they might want to be a part of that in the future. D, what made you want to go on a date with me? You know, some people might think this is desperate or thirsty or trying too hard, but that is a very vulnerable, raw question where they're generally interested in the things that allow you to be interested in them. This person's a keeper, and don't sleep on that. This person just basically put their heart on the line for you and they generally want to know. Do not take advantage of that. So what does this all mean? This means you need to work on your questioning skills in figuring out what you really want from that person and understanding what it is they really want from you, so you're not wasting time and you're making sure that you're choosing to spend time with the people who generally want you for you.